Come on up, Mike. This is the mic that Tim was telling you about. And that trouble sign on this thing really isn't that. He's not a trouble guy, I don't know. But kind of going off what Ken said, you know, there's moments, you guys can see them. There's times in our lives where we're very thirsty for the Lord, and we have those dry spells. And, you know, so long self just kind of ties into that, because we get to a point where we think we could do the things by ourselves, deal with our pains, and I don't know about you guys, but for me that doesn't always work. And I think for Mike the same thing. And I met Mike the same place Ken did, at the Herd. And the interesting thing on how God works, and why we talk about this all the time, is you got to listen and you got to pay attention, because God does talk to us. And Mike came into the Herd, and he was at the table where Ken and I sit. And I remember looking at him, and he just looked angry. He just looked really kind of angry. You know, he's kind of an intimidating guy to me. And so, well, okay, this ought to be good. So we go to our little thing where we start sharing, and I could just see that he's angry. But he starts talking, and you could just see the tears welling up in his eyes, and you could tell there was a lot of pain going on. And then we start talking a little bit more, and he says, you know, I've been in that Overdrive place over there, and you know, I sing, and I actually filled out a little card. And on the card I was asking, you know, how do you sing at Overdrive? And I go, hey, well, let me tell you how God's working in your life today. You're sitting with the worship leader, and you know, one of the worship leaders, and with the venue pastor. And when do you want to sing? And so today's the day that he's going to come up and sing a song that he chose. But before that, I just kind of want you to hear a little bit of his testimony, because there's a lot of power in his testimony. Not, you know, everybody has their own war, and I don't want to say this is, but you got to hear what he has to say, because I've spent a lot of time with Mike, and I've really come to love this guy, man. He's just a great guy, and he's helped me in many ways.
Morning, everybody. Just to ease your questions, no, Brad Pitt doesn't have a fat brother. If I start speaking with an accent, that's because I'm nervous, just a wee bit. But if I end up speaking Spanish, I'm walking off the stage because I don't know Spanish. So, bear with me. My sister's here. I apologize for, I tend to get a wee bit emotional. 16 years ago, my family laid with my father in the hospital in Hogue, and said goodbye to the strongest, the greatest man I've ever known. And that was, boy, I thought I was making bad choices after that. You know, I started when I was young, but that kind of, I used that as my excuse to spiral out of control and to be somebody else. Whoever anybody needed me to be, I was that person. All the while not realizing I was losing myself completely. And my mom told me one day, she said, "Henry, you are so comfortable in your anger." I thought, I was 5, 6 years old when I drove my dad's car into our neighbor's daughter's bedroom. Good choice. So like I said, from day one I've been making bad choices. And I think there's somebody somewhere that sends out emails or hey, Mike, got a horrible choice today. You want to get it? Yeah, I got that. I'll do that. So basically for the last 16 years, I've been so messed up. And I put on this face for my family, for the people that I know, that I'm this tough guy, or I'm this guy or that guy, whatever anybody ever needed me to be, that was me. And I'm completely losing who I was and creating such a huge amount of self-hate. Just ask myself, who the hell am I? I don't know. What are we hanging out with today? Okay, I'll be that guy. What a waste of 16 years. Other than my beautiful wife and my kids and my family. And I got nothing. I'm turned 40, I'm unemployed. You know, The reason I chose the song I'm singing today is because I am in such a huge storm right now, personally. Every day I wake up and I'm like, man, I'm not anywhere where I'm supposed to be. I'm not who I'm supposed to be. And up until recently, meeting Mike and Ken, I always knew back in the back of my mind, in the back of my heart, because you've been hiding and running for so long and believed that just keep doing what you're doing and we're going to get by. Stupid. Facing God and learning who I am, that's a terrifying journey. I still get angry because I'm thinking, man, really? I'm not Brad Pitt's twin brother? Come on, God. I'm not free though, I'm like... Psalms 40 is special to me. Waited patiently on the Lord, He inclined to hear my cry. He lifted me up out of the pit, out of the mire and the clay. He set my foot upon a rock, made my footsteps firm. He put a new song in my mouth, a song of praise. Guarantee you, I'm not the only one that's going through a storm. There's marriages, there's relationships, there's jobs. You name it. Storms. People are screwed up and they don't want to face it because it's painful. Do me one favor when I sing this. I'm probably going to screw it up because I'm an emotional sissy lala. Do me one favor. If you feel like standing up and putting your hands up, just like I did a couple months ago when I wrote that little card, that was me saying, Jesus, I know you're there. You're probably not going to listen to me, but here I am. All it takes is a simple act. Put your hands up and just say, hey, here I am. Guarantee you, He's not going to leave you hanging. Here we go.
Our tears away, stepped in and saved the day. But once again